What's up? It's your girl T.
And it's your girl Dev,
And welcome to What's the Point podcast,
where we have real talk as real friends about real life.
All right. Well, it's good to see you guys again.
Yes, welcome back to another episode.
Right. Dev, how have you been?
I've been good, friend. I just actually got back to Atlanta. I was out of town. I went to
Okay.
visit my mom and my brother and my grandfather. It was my grandpa's birthday last
Happy
week.
birthday, Grandpa.
Yes, my mom's birthday is actually today when we're recording. But
Oh,
when this
today?
comes out, yeah, today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my mom.
Oh.
But when this comes out, it'll be a couple days later. But shout out to her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went home, and I think it's always good when you go home and you just kind of refresh, recharge,
Right.
and
It's
like,
your safe space.
yeah, it's my safe space. And so now I feel like I'm back in a good space, mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm back, and I'm better.
Good.
Yeah. So how you doing,
Okay.
friend?
I'm doing good. I really am.
Yeah.
New things, new transitions.
Mhm,
But I
mhm.
think all the time, like when doors are closing, new doors are opening.
Mhm.
So we love a good start,
To the month,
to
yeah.
the month. But also just a good, like it's a good feeling when you're kind of evolving, but you don't know what it is just yet. So I feel like I'm in a good preparation
Yeah.
space.
That's a good way to look at it. Because I feel like that can also be like a scary place when it's
It
like,
is.
you're in a transition, but you don't really know what's coming out of it.
Right. And that's
Mhm.
what I've been in. At first, I was like really, really scared.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
past couple of episodes, I was like, I've been better. But now I'm just like, okay, the transitions happen.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah.
Literally.
Right. Like you do sound a little like
Happier.
happier.
I'm
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
I feel like I'm back. I'm not back, but
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Yeah.
So I feel good.
That's good. That's good. Well, we hope y'all are also doing good.
Right.
We appreciate y'all for listening. And matter of fact, if you're listening, make sure y'all follow us on our Instagram.
Please.
Okay.
Instagram or even TikTok.
Yeah, because we always put it at the end, but I'm gonna put it in right here in the beginning.
Right. Follow us on Instagram at what's the point
_pod.
And
Mhm.
follow us on TikTok.
At the same place. I think it's the same. If not, it'll be in the bio so
Right.
you guys can get to that.
Get to know us.
Yes. But anyway, so today's episode is about matching energy.
As you see on the title.
Yeah. Our title of this episode is When They Go Low, ...
When they go low, ... And also just, referring to Michelle Obama, she said it best. When they go low, we go high.
Yes. Or our infamous Eric Mays, who rest in peace to him.
Right.
He said, when they go low, I go lower. And
that was funny.
That is so funny.
It's very true, but at the same time, very funny.
Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about it, friend? Like, what are your thoughts on matching energy?
I'm going to go with Michelle.
Okay.
In my growth era, I'm going to go with Michelle.
Yeah.
I used to be with Eric. I can't lie. But now, like, just in growth, I just understand people. I try to extend grace.
Mm-hmm.
So when people go low, I try to be the bigger person, but at the same time, protect myself.
Yeah.
What about you?
I feel like it depends on the situation. And okay. I feel like I'm always the type to say that it's very situational with me. Mm-hmm. I think sometimes I can be very much Miss Michelle, and it's like I can go high, but then there's other times where if you go low, I'm gonna take it down there. We're gonna really go low, baby. Let's get to the flow. Yeah, we're gonna toss and tussle on the floor.
Right. I feel like that's accurate though. I feel like some things you can't ignore when someone goes low, but I also feel like it's a way you can handle it to still, protect your space, but also let that person know.
Yeah.
Like, this is what we're not going to do.
Yeah. I think it definitely takes a very high level of maturity to go high in those instances where people really press your buttons, and when they take it there for real, I think it says a lot about a person if they can take the high road.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's hard to take the high road.
And it's not fun. Like,
it's not
I
fun.
don't like to take the high road all the time. I've just learned, when I say extend grace, like, it's just for me. I'm like, what do I gain from just going there with you? I'm just really not about to do that. Like, it's just not me anymore. But that doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean that you can take advantage of me. Mm-hmm. It's just I know what this could really look like. Yeah. So keep it cute. Keep it real cute.
So you said earlier you're in your growth phase right now. So you feel like there was a time before where you was going low?
If my mom is watching, what she does, or if my close friend, okay, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I still have a way of just kind of keeping it very poised. Mm-hmm. I don't have time for that. Like that just doesn't even align with who I am anymore. But there was definitely a time where tussle, bark, and bite.
Not the bark and the bite.
Depending on what you say, it just might get a little physical. Yeah. But see, when you just grow, when the Lord just uses you. Yeah. That's what you have to do.
That's what he's doing. And he said, I can't get you out of jail, friend. Yeah.
Yeah, like I just, we're not going to principal's offices anymore. We're going to big girl jail.
Right. We're going to the big house.
Orange is not even my favorite color. Period. It just ain't for me.
No.
None of the colors.
None of the jail colors, right? The black stripes.
The army, the white. This is going to be enough for me. But
any type of uniform.
Real tip, I love my freedom. Mm-hmm. I'm not about to do that with you.
Yeah, I'm not jeopardizing my freedom for your bullshit. Mm-mm. I'm not doing it. No. Mm-mm.
And when you get the right people too, like we talk about that all the time. Mm-hmm. But when you get the right people in your life who understand your worth and all that, who don't even try you and will try to get you there and round up, no.
Yeah. No, I agree. I like what you say. When you have the right people around you, you don't even have to worry about going high or going low. Yeah.
You don't have to go there. So
yeah.
Yeah, friend, it was a time.
It was
a time, friend.
That is hilarious because you always say that, friend, but I just can't see it.
That's a good thing.
I can't see. I know you a fire sign. You a Sag, so I know you got the snap in you, but I just can't see you tussling.
Like I said, my mama watching, she knows. My mom, my brother, like
right. I got the growth to me.
Yeah, like very fiery, very hot.
That's hilarious. Hot tamale.
Like that's why I said not anymore.
Yeah,
but it's still there. Anybody
it's still deep inside you.
It's still there. You still like it's more frustrating when you try to go high because like, ooh, I know like
I could really take it there.
Me. Like, you want me to really show you? But no, I don't have the energy no more. I used to.
I feel that.
I don't have it.
I feel like it's been a couple times lately I've been getting tested. Yes, and it's like I've been taking the high road. I could have went low. I could have took it to hell.
But I really can't see you going low, friend.
Friend, I feel like when I go low, it's petty. Oh. I feel like you're not expecting it. Oh. That's the thing. And that's how I get you. Because you wasn't expecting it. You thought it was good. You ain't see it coming.
Oh, damn.
And that's what makes it even better. Because you thought you could play.
Right.
You thought that I was just going to be like, oh, whatever. But no, that's not what I'm doing. Now, I'm not tussling. I'm not that. But I definitely, if I'm taking it low, it's going to be petty.
Yeah.
And you're going to feel it later. And you're going to be like, damn.
You're one of those like thinkers. Like,
I'm very much going to, I'm going to plot it.
Mm-hmm. Psychological.
It's going to be a psychological hit. And you're going to be like, damn. You're not even gonna know what was the reason, but if you know, you're gonna know why. You gonna know.
I like it. See, the OP loves it, but
yeah, but yeah.
So our thoughts, how do you match energy?
I feel like when it comes to the matching energy thing, like it really is situational. Like when people play in your face, you have to decide whether or not it's worth it.
Very true.
Is it worth me really like coming back at you, or does it look better for me to just take the high road? Will you hurt more if I take the high road? Probably. Because most times people want you to go back and forth with them.
Right.
It's
the reaction.
It's the reaction. Yeah. Like, of course, if I go low, I want you to go low so I can go low again. And we could just go tit for tat. But it's like, if you go low and I'm not even paying it no mind, now you're talking to the wall. Now you're going back and forth with yourself.
Right. And that's why I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It's just a no. Like you said, it's situational, but I feel like in every situation you have a choice.
Yeah, of course.
Every situation you have a choice. Based on the situation, I feel like you just choose the same choice. Like I said, take the high road. Just take the high road. I get that it pissed you off, but it's gonna do more with you just walking away from it.
Yeah.
Versus reacting to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think it's always better to just take the high road.
Just take the high road.
Because taking the high road will probably benefit you better, and it might hurt them a little more when you take the high road, because they want you to go low with them. They want to be low. They want to be on the same level, and it's like, no, I'm not gonna sink to your level. You want to play down there, I'm gonna play up here.
Or we just not gonna play at all. How about that?
No, we gonna play.
I feel like when I say not play at all, it's just like I'm gonna let you know, and then I'm just move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can still keep playing. Talk to yourself, talk about it. Talk to me, hell. It don't matter. I'm just not even listening anymore at this point. So I feel like when you said like people go low and then they're looking at you going lower with them, it's just a game. Like,
it's a game, and it's like, I don't want to play that game with you. I'm gonna let you look stupid down there playing around.
And when we going, why are you going low? Like, just, I feel like when you go low, it's like, do you have anything else to do? Like, did you run out of words to say?
Yeah.
Are you upset? Like, are you mad? I'd rather you just say, I'm mad, or you did this to me. Like, just say it. Say the thing.
Because it'd be all of those things. Yeah, it'd be all of those things. And it's like, just tell me how you feel. You don't have to go low. You don't have to call me. You don't because what is going low?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, when we said situational, like, what's going low? Like, is low, telling me something that's triggering?
Right. Are you insulting me?
Right. Like something that's triggering that is hurtful to me? Or is low just being very manipulative? Because some people can do that. Like,
I feel like that's a good question. I feel like it could be both, but I think mainly when people think about going low, it's like an insult, or it's like, if we're getting in a situation, or we're arguing back and forth, and you say something that was low. We're not even arguing about that, but you said, something about your people, your parents,
right?
Your
so
kids.
Like a family argument. What came to my mind? Like a family argument, and then we're just arguing, and then you say, "That's why your husband left you,"
or "That's why them kids look how they look." Like stop.
Like,
don't leave the kids out of it. Leave people's kids out of stuff. That's low.
Example. I
need that's low.
Because if you do that, I'm now thinking about your character. Like, are you good?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly. Then it goes to your character.
Like, now I'm not even about to do that. I'm not. Yeah. You're absolutely right. I'm not about to stoop to your level.
Yeah.
You stay right there.
Because at that point, then now we're talking about grandmothers in the grave, grandfathers in the grave. Like, that's crazy to me. That's inappropriate.
That's my word.
That's that's the word of the day.
It's inappropriate. I love to say that's inappropriate. That's just out of order.
Out of order.
You are out of order, out of line.
Yeah. No, literally. So I think, but then going back to the manipulation though, like I feel like that's low too.
I feel like that's a recent low.
That's a recent low, especially if you're using something against somebody.
Right.
And then you're going low too.
Like, you're using something against somebody, you're saying something that again, that could be triggering, kind of goes into gaslighting, but it's like, for a fact that this thing is going to onset them. You don't get to do that. That's manipulative and that's hurtful. So I feel like that type of low is a little tricky because it almost is like, do I say something back? Do I address you because you crossed a certain, point for me that I don't really like? So that one too, I'm just like, God bless.
Because I feel like, can you go low with actions too? Yeah.
Actions,
like, you can do some low down stuff. You can do some stuff that's low down.
Very low down. Very low down. Because, like, what would be an action that's kind of low down?
Lying. Cheating.
Yeah.
Deceiving.
Yeah, that's a huge one, honey. Big red flag.
Big red flag.
Only because it's like, again, like, that was a low.
Yeah. Because when I think low down, I feel like that's low down.
That's low.
Like that's low. Like, that was low.
You should have thought about that one. I just feel like it's all jokes and games, but that's
yeah. Like, we joking and playing games, but it's serious.
The actions of like you said, hurting somebody, all that stuff. Yeah,
stealing, that's low down.
Stealing
is low down. Stealing from family, friends, low down.
You out of order.
You out of order and you wrong. Inappropriate,
out of order. Just all the things. Like, why are you doing? That's my mindset.
Shiesty.
Maybe that's me.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Yeah. Shiesty and low down.
Like, that's for real. That's what comes to my mind. That's really the growth thing. I just feel like, damn, you need an ass whooping. You know,
yeah, like adults, you need your ass whooped sometimes.
Like, it's just adults. Like, and when I say that, I'm like talking, not promoting violence here, okay?
Right. We don't promote violence.
Just discipline, though. Like, when you know for a fact you knew that thing was going to get you, discipline. It didn't have to be a whooping. It could have just been the simple punishment. Yeah. You know for a fact that you should not be doing that. Stop acting unruly.
Yeah.
That's not
because my whole thing is like a lot of times people just be doing stuff, but it's like y'all have to remember things come back around. The things y'all be doing to folks come back around
and
to
here's
you.
The thing, it's either going to come back around
in the way you dished it,
or I'll be scared. I don't want nothing to come back on my kids.
No, for real.
Just generationally, like, that's how I try to treat people right. Honey.
Yeah, because that is the thing. Generational curses do be happening. And a lot of times it be from what y'all great granddaddies was doing.
Right.
And now it's trickling down and y'all wonder why stuff is not going right for y'all. Because what did y'all great granddaddies was doing?
What are y'all not listening to? Like you said, lying, stealing, cheating. What did y'all not listen to or like recognize back then? That's now in the forefront right now that you still not recognizing, trying to do better.
It'd be a pattern.
It's a big old pattern.
Yeah.
It's a big pattern. So to go attest to that, matching energy has become a trend.
It has, yeah.
Like, it's cool to match energy. Yeah, whatever. Like, it hasn't become a trend to you. Like, is it good or bad? Has it become a trend to you?
I feel like I've been seeing it very much trending on social media. Like, everybody is always like, oh, I'm on what you want. I'm matching energy, blah, blah, blah. And personally, do I think it's good or bad? I think it's bad. I think it's in the middle.
Okay, I was going to say,
I'm going to be honest. It's in the middle because on one side, I say, it's good that people can recognize when people are not showing them the same energy that they're giving and they can move accordingly. But at the same time, I also think y'all just be throwing that stuff around too.
Right. Like, is it kind of like a buzz thing? You know, like how self-care is like a buzzword. Is it a buzz for us to say, you know, I'm matching energy today with my boss? Okay, great. You still need the job.
Right. You still it's not like you can cuss your boss out. Right. Like, what energy are you matching with your boss?
And that's the thing for me. It's like, I understand. I saw something like, it wasn't even recent. It was a couple of months ago. But it was this girl, like, she was basically matching the energy of her boss and she quit. And she was very polite about it. But at the same time, you quit your job. Like, I ain't trying to judge. You know, you do you. She might have had cool money saved, whatever.
Yeah.
But let's be real. Like, inflation, all these things are very true, very real. So how could you set... My thing for matching energy is like, how could you set the standard so that way the next person that's coming up can be okay or, you know, safe in that environment? Yeah. For instance, like, if it's some things that's going on that you don't agree with, you can still very well walk away. But did you really state your piece? Or is it, hey, I'm just coming at you with what you came at with me? Because that's not even helpful.
Yeah, like, I think when it comes to matching energy, like, was there a conversation had? Did you try to maybe get your point across before you just jump straight to matching the energy and jumping off the deep end and quitting your job? Like,
like, were you being emotional?
Were you being
rational?
Logical?
Like, did you think about that? Like, that's the accountability piece. Are y'all thinking about this before you match your energy? Like, you still got to think about it.
Yeah, because I think also when we think about matching energy, like, it always goes back to, well, what are people going through before y'all start matching energy?
Right.
Is this an ongoing thing, this energy that they're giving? Okay. But if this is like one day they're giving you this energy, what energy are they giving you, first of all? And then did you like check in with this person first before y'all both going back and forth arguing when it wasn't even meant for y'all to argue like that? You know?
I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan of the trend, but I do get like it's kind of a double sword because I think it's kind of bad only because of the way it's being portrayed. Yeah. But I also think too, on one lens with energy, it's like you do want reciprocated energy.
Yeah. Like I think in your relationships you definitely want reciprocated energy. You don't want to be in a relationship that's one-sided. But also when it comes to our other, our jobs, community, places that we also are in, it's like, okay, sometimes you don't have to match that energy. Sometimes it's not even about you, like, but definitely in your relationships, y'all should be matching each other's energy. For sure.
But yeah, I just think it's kind of bad because at that point, are you really listening? Whether it's good or bad, like, are you really listening to the person? Yeah. Are you really taking into account, okay, I don't even care where this is coming from. This is more of a you kind of thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave that over there. Yeah. Without being avoidant though. But I'm just saying, like, is this really a wow, you're off on the deep end?
Yeah. Or is this just today?
Today. And if it don't matter if it is or not, it's just like you really need to handle that.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I think the other thing with the trendiness is that my whole thing with matching energy is like, is it taking you out of who you are? Because I feel like you shouldn't have to like lower the love that you give somebody, or you shouldn't have to like minimize it, or you shouldn't have to alter it for the sake of what they're giving you back. If you're a lover, be a lover. Find somebody who else is a lover. Like, don't feel like you have to date somebody who's not a lover and you got to minimize yourself. Right. Or, in other aspects too, it's like go somewhere where your energy is being matched.
Right. Like go somewhere that you're accepted. And two, it's like go somewhere that you don't have to engage in their behavior. Right. It's just so degrading. Like,
yeah, I just feel like it's just petty. It's draining. Like matching energy is draining. It's a game because you have to be like, for example, in relationships. Oh well, they didn't text me good morning. I'm not texting them good morning. They didn't say this. They didn't text back. I'm not texting back. Da, da, da. If you want to talk to that person, talk to them. Why do you feel like you have to play the game? Like, and that's really what is trending now. And I don't like that.
I don't like that either. And it's like too the aspect of when people are like, oh, my friend don't talk to me, so I ain't talking to her. Yeah. Y'all have a problem. Like, yeah, it's you.
It's you.
To me, that's you.
And that really is you. What's the word I'm thinking of, friend? You projecting your own feelings. Obviously, maybe you have a problem with your friend on the low, but you are projecting. This is your time to be like, well, I ain't heard from her, so she acting funny. I'm acting funny.
Right. That's the thing. Y'all be real with yourselves. That's why I'm like, this was just your moment. Yeah. And you have to realize that with people, like, it was their moment. They've been feeling like this. They've been wanting to say these things. They didn't like you or I'm with you for real. Oh, yeah. This was just a moment to pop off.
Yeah, because it don't come out of nowhere. No. That type of stuff does not come out of nowhere. Okay, people pull that shit from the depths.
They do. And that's why I said, like, one thing, I love my mom. Love you, mom. But I realized, because my mom used to tell me all the time, like, people who would be around me, and I thought it was kind of weird, but she's like, they don't really like you. Not toxic, but she was just like, you need to watch them, be mindful. This is what I'm feeling. And I'd be like, Mom, it's cool. Don't worry about it. That's just who they are. They'll show who they are regardless, because I believe in true colors. Yeah. And sure enough, those true colors came out. You ain't like me no way. Yeah. I don't know why you ain't like me. Right. I still love you, but you didn't like me anyway. So this was, like I said, that was your moment. So that was your moment. You're being hurtful. And now, if I match your energy, I'm coming from a hurtful place. Yeah. Now, respectfully, I want to tussle.
Because I don't even know what the problem is.
Now I want to tussle. Yeah. Now I'll. Okay. Yeah. That's how you feel? Because I've been nothing but nice to you. That's kind of what comes from that. But I'm like, it's not even worth none of that. Let's cut all of it. At the end of the day, everybody show up as themselves. Yes. You really know who that is.
Yes. Heavy. If everybody could just show up as themselves, like I said, if you're a lover, be a lover. If you're a fighter, be a fighter. You're a hater, be a hater. Whatever. Like, whatever you are, be who you are. What's that song? Be who you are.
What song is that?
I don't know. It sounds from a Disney movie, I think. Oh, okay. But don't quote me.
Yeah, that's where the True Color song came to mind from Trolls. You ever seen that movie, Trolls?
No.
It was boring.
Probably.
But the point is, the point is, like I said, if you really know who that is, that's no shade. It really takes a long time to really learn who you are.
No, that is true. That is very true.
Does. And so it's like these people, we all trying to figure out life. So the matching energy piece, my typical go-to, get your shit together, because you really
and just stop playing the game. Like, it's a game of ping pong at that point. Like, it's like back and forth, and whatever you want, I'm on, which I do agree to in some aspects, but at the same time I don't agree when you are limiting who you are to match someone else's energy,
because it's just really, I had to come to terms with, like, that's really not who I am. It's not. But to go to our real life segment, because we were obviously in our real talk segment.
Yeah, we had several different
just all little candidates.
Yeah,
about what we were talking about. But our real life, Dev, what is your point for today?
So my point for the people today is, what is my point, friend? My point is, no, my point is, don't let people change you. Okay, like, what did I just say earlier? I said, don't let people take you out your character to match energy. It's okay to match energy, but don't let them take you out of who you are as a person.
I like that point.
Yeah,
it's all about the character. Good character always wins.
Yes, good character always shines through. Always.
Bad character is entertaining. Yep. That's pretty much what it is.
Bad character shows up good at first, but eventually you're gonna see. Yeah,
it's gonna deteriorate.
Yep. What's your point, T?
My point, do I match energy? No, because it goes back to your point of, think about this, it's draining. I'm not going to exert unwanted energy for myself. It's draining. And so with that, if you do feel like you need to, state your piece and move accordingly.
Yeah. I like that too. State your piece and move accordingly.
That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Peace is supposed to be positive. So that doesn't mean I said cuss nobody out and do all that. I just feel like, respectfully, it's the way that you can say things. And from that point on, you need to be done with it and move accordingly.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah, move on. Move on. You said your piece. Move on.
Keep going.
Yeah.
It's draining to keep on doing all that.
Yeah. No, it's very draining, especially to keep going back and forth.
Right.
Like, you're always thinking about, well, if they ain't doing this, I'm doing this. They doing this, I'm doing that. Do what you gonna do. Do what you was gonna do anyway.
Period.
And if it don't work out, move on.
Because if you stand on business, you're gonna do that regardless.
Period.
without all the extra.
Yeah, without all the extra, because you don't care. You don't care about what they're doing. You don't care about the energy they're giving you, because I'm standing in my own energy.
Period.
So what are you on?
Foolishness.
Oh, okay.
No, but all games and games. We hope you all enjoyed this episode.
Yes.
On matching energy. Hopefully, there were some nuggets in there that's holding you accountable. If you're being rustled with, if you need to match that person's energy. Yeah. So we're going to close on out then.
Yes, y'all make sure to follow us on our Instagram at whatsthepoint_pod. You can follow me on my personal at devin.nicole. That's Devin with the A, Nicole with 2 E's.
And you can follow me on my personal at _I love New York.
Yep. And follow our TikTok, and all of our information will be down below. Do we have a song for this week, a vibe for this week?
Do we have a song this week? I think did we do Beyonce?
I think we did Beyonce Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, if y'all like Beyonce, which I love Beyonce, go to Energy, because that's our song for this week.
Yeah, do Energy.
Yep. Period. All right. Well, we will see y'all on our next episode. Bye.
Bye.